Hold on, struggle bus here.
Yeah, you're
I'm not good at this. Hop off. D8 minus 1d6.
yes. 3 minus 5, -2. So it does not heal, but it does not take damage. So being that they're ghouls, they're kind of like these half-deadish creatures.
Shifty motherfuckers.
You hit one of them in the chest, kind of like it's like right breast area, and it takes the shot. It kind of stumbles for a moment in its charge, but it isn't really bothered with it. What's everybody else doing?
As I see this happening, since we're all standing together, she shoots the one in the middle, but I've already sort of started charging at the one in the foreground, the closest one.
Okay.
And I'm going for a sort of dramatic wind back punch.
Okay.
Toward the top of its head in the hopes of knocking it over. This fantastic maneuver.
Yeah.
I hope he has a glass jaw for your sake.
Yeah, roll a hack and slash.
And that's just 2d6 plus my strength?
Yes, exactly. An 11, alrighty. Cool, so a 10 plus, basically you just do your damage to the enemy, and you avoid an attack. So the way hack and slash works, because you're in range of attacks, is if you had rolled a 7 to 9, you would do damage, but you would also take a roll against you. So in this case, you get a clean hit on this guy. So let's roll your damage. What do you do? D10, right?
I do a d10, and I have spikes on my gauntlets.
Yeah, so plus 1. 8. Alright, so let's see. That's actually 9. So I'm gonna say you rolled so well, and you did pretty well in your damage. So you kind of like wind up, and you just drive your fist through this ghoul's face, and you literally like hit it so hard in the jaw that its jaw just rips off and it drops to the ground.
Glass jaw.
Yeah, like you wrecked this thing. You glass jawed him. His jaw literally peels off, hits the floor, and it falls backwards. It actually even flies backwards, splashing into the dark brown water. Dave or Joran, what are you doing with your action?
So are we doing this in order? Or can anyone jump in at any
Not really.
time?
Basically, I'm gonna let you guys act, and then I let the enemy act, and you defy danger according to their attack.
So, alright, so the jaw that was knocked off one, is that dead now, or is that still alive?
Yeah, he hits the ground in a heap. Like I said, the brown water splashes around him and covers him back up, and he's not moving.
So that was alright. Very good. Cool. Well, I will just go, yeah, good job. And then I just stand there. I won't do much.
I'm kind of flinging goop off of my gauntlet.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You slam through this ghoul and just kind of shake your fist as the blood and just kind of this the ooze that comes with being a ghoul kind of slings off your gauntlet.
Actually, can I throw the rock at one of them?
Yeah, sure.
Pebble.
Yeah. So that
would technically be a volley. Throwing anything or shooting anything is a volley. So
that's my dex.
Are you throwing the glowing rock?
That's just 2d6. Yeah, just throw the glowing rock at him.
Okay, cool. And are you throwing it at one of the two that's 15 feet away, or one of the two remaining that's about 5 feet away?
The closer ones.
Okay, cool.
Zone.
Boom!
10.
Boom!
Man. Nice.
What the heck?
Okay, so out of nowhere, the spryness that you don't see every time, but out of nowhere, Joran just takes the glowing rock. He kind of throws it up in the air, catches it, and just sidearms it. He flings it at this ghoul on the right side. So let's roll for damage.
What is a rock? That's a D4, I guess.
Yeah, D4. There's nothing special about these rocks. He rolls pretty well though. So the ghoul takes a nice hit to the face, just a rock right square in the nose. His nose even kind of crunches in and it just his face is suddenly just flat. He just doesn't have a nose anymore. It's kind of crushed into his skull. So are about 5 away, immediately are aggroed onto you here. So what I'm gonna have you do is roll to defy danger, and they're ghouls, so
Can I
they're.
get Ghost to help him out? Too?
Oh yeah. Actually, oh, you know what? I think I might be doing it slightly wrong. Like I said, new to DMing, so bear with me when I mess up on these little things, guys. Let me just read real fast how
What
the
are you trying
ranger
to do?
actually works.
Yeah, I didn't know.
If you attack the same target, add its ferocity to your damage. We didn't even do that in the beginning. I totally forgot about that because I was going
I
off
know
your
what
old
his
character
is
sheet.
already.
Yeah. So you missed. So technically,
Well, I was gonna go for the ones that like are after him, since I was.
well, the way it works is your animal companion kind of joins you in whatever action you take. So you technically missed. So I won't make it attack and miss, but you can make it do a different action, which is to help defend, or you can aid Year, so you could actually do more damage, or you could aid Joran. So essentially, when you miss, I'm allowing you to kind of retcon the option of making your wolf do something else and try to aid your party in another way.
Okay.
What was your basis for all them, by the way? What did you pick for
What's
him?
up?
What base did you pick
Oh,
for the wolf?
For what, the wolf?
Yeah.
I think she did ferocity 2, cunning 2, 0 armor, 1 instinct. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Cool. I remember from like.
Fast, intimidating, hunts and guards.
Yeah.
And stubborn.
Okay. Cool. So, what are you gonna have him do? Are you gonna help defend somebody, which actually adds its armor to their armor, so it actually doesn't do anything if it defends anybody, or do you want to add its damage to Joran's attack?
I was gonna add to his attack then, since he
Okay.
just blew up someone.
Yeah. Cool.
Squished their face.
Well, no, not Year, Joran, because the one that Year hit is actually just dead. So adding the damage to Joran is basically what I'm suggesting at this point.
Yeah,
Um,
and squished
So he
face.
does 4 damage to it, and your wolf kind of joins in the fight as the rock hits this guy in the nose and crushes it inward. Ghost. Sorry, I totally forgot your dog's name.
I just
there,
thought of
wolf's name.
something really
Wolf.
stupid just then. Like, I throw the rock, the dog's like, I got it! Chases after the fucking stone, like, collides with the thing at the same time.
Fetch.
Yeah, well, actually, we'll even say that's what happens. The sake of doing 6 damage total, it actually knocks the ghoul on its back, and a ghost kind of grabs the rock in its mouth, and sort of like runs back to the side of Rook. And one of the ghouls is now on the ground. There's another one close by running towards you guys, and there's another 2 that are running far away. Not far away, but 15 feet away, so they can definitely reach you. So now one of them's on the ground, and one of the ghouls aggroes onto you here. So I need you to roll a 2d6 plus. We're gonna say a 2d6 plus strength, because they're ghouls. They're trying to like forcibly bite at you. So we're gonna see if you can defy danger.
Well,
But they actually get to choose how they want to defy it. Like, maybe he wants to just power through it, or maybe he wants to just wear it on his con, or... Like, however he chooses, it's a different role, so...
I see this thing trying to bite me, and I raise my fist to it and sort of try to push it away.
So would you say that you're enduring the...
I would say that I'm trying to power through it. Like, it's trying to bite me, and I'm like, oh no, you don't. I just push its face away.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you reach out with one of your gauntlets and you shove this ghoul away, and it doesn't fall, but it kind of staggers a few steps back. Now the other 2 that were about 15 feet away definitely took notice of the light and where the light previously was. So they're running straight at you, Joran.
Okay.
So I need you to roll Defy Danger.
Okay. I am going to get out with quick thinking.
Okay.
And let me explain what I'm going to do exactly. So let me just roll my quick thinking. 2d6 plus 2. Alright, and then I'm also going to, by quick thinking, I'm going to use my spell defense. So I'm going to close off the light, and then that'll give its level, which I don't think it is, actually has a level, thinking about it.
What, the light?
Yeah, the light. It's a cantrip,
Well,
so it doesn't have a
we're
level.
doing, like, free form. We're pretty relaxed here, so you could definitely, like, change the light's level.
Alright, so 1 then, I guess. I mean, it's up to you, however you want to do it. But basically the way that it works is if I have an active spell, I can cancel it and add its level to my... it takes that away from the damage done to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome. That sounds good. So, you're basically just trying to reduce the damage, then?
So I got a 9. So
Which
that
means-
is 7 and 9. Stun will hesitate or flinch. The GM will offer a worse outcome. Hard bargain or ugly choice.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna say with these two creatures attacking you, I'm trying to remember how to run this.
So
So
basically,
bear-
you say what they're going to do, and then you give me options, and however they're going to react is based on whatever I choose to happen to me.
Yeah.
So, for example, you can make it so that they both attack me at the same time, and one of them scratches my face, but I fall down on my butt, reducing the damage, but missing the other one missing me. You could do stuff like they both attack me and I wear it, or what was the other one? An ugly choice is like maybe it breaks my wand, but I take no damage.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, so on the 7 to 9, you hesitate, stumble, or flinch. So you were trying to do it with quick thinking. What were you doing exactly? So I can think of
I was going to dissipate. Sorry. Destroy the light spell that I had going in order to give me defense on the spell. That was my quick thinking, at least anyway.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm going to say, for the sake of just kind of getting through this until I learn how to run this a little bit better, let's roll. I'm going to do damage rolls. So I'm going to roll... because you're being attacked by 2, I'm going to roll a d6.
Okay.
And just to, like, let you know that I'm not, like, screwing you, essentially it would have been 2d8s. Actually, no, because the way this game works is if you're attacked by 2, you take +1 damage for each additional, so it would have been a d8 +1. So I'm going to roll a d4. So you take 2 damage. Not a major hit, but it, like, as it's, like, clawing at you to try to get a bite on like, your shoulder, it ends up getting, like, a solid, a solid scratch on
Okay.
your chest through your robes.
And that is
sharp.
reduced
nails.
by 1 because of the spell thing.
Yes, so you take 1 damage.
1 damage. And if I had leather armor, that'd be none, but I don't, so...
Yeah.
Stupid flex.
Let's see. So, what do you guys do in response? They basically made their attacks. How do you guys respond?
I'm responsible for Joran, and this ghoul just made me look bad. I'm angry. I'm going to, as I see that, run over to it and pull its arms off.
Okay,
Or at least
cool.
attempt to. Just
Yeah.
grab it by its forearms and yank.
Okay, cool.
You put your leg on his back and just grab both of his arms and go... Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
shite!
I like it. Roll for it.
It's just
Just a hack
It's
and
still
slash.
technically going to be like a hack and slash, so it's going to be like 2d6 +2. All right. So with the
That's a
6,
failure.
that is actually a fail. So what we're gonna say happens is as you actually grab onto the ghoul that's reaching for him, you grab it by both its forearms and you put your foot against its back, attempting to actually pull its arms off. Instead, the skin, like the decaying skin of the ghoul, kind of slides off, and as you fall back, one of the other ghouls kind of grabs you as you're falling and takes a bite out of your arm. Or kind of finds like a weak point in between your your scale mail rather, and like your, maybe on your elbow or something along there, and he takes a bite out of you. So you're gonna take D8 damage, and you take 6. So
so that's actually 4.
4, right? Because you have 2 armor.
Mm.
So yeah, you take 4 damage. What are you doing, Rook, in response to this? There's a ghoul hanging on the side of Year, and another one still trying to
I'm
claw
gonna-
at Joran.
I'm gonna use my short sword.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hack at the one that just bit him. The ghoul that just bit his elbow. Is there a way, and I can get Ghost to help me with this?
Yes, you can. If he attacks the same target, you add its ferocity to your damage.
So 2 damage then, I
See.
guess.
Well, hold on.
2 additional
See if I can get
damage.
this roll thing again. Roll 2d.
You can also
or
press
1.
up, and that'll re-roll what you rolled previously, if that helps.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. What is it? Roll 2d6?
2d6 plus whatever your modifier is.
And
So
you're
your
doing,
strength.
yeah, using a short sword, so it's going to be your strength.
Unless she took the proper things on the short sword to make it on a dex.
Well, I think that's actually. I'm looking for it now.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where it is, but I think that's a later advanced move that allows you to use dexterity instead.
It's a weapon. Whatever type of weapon it is, it allows you to do different things. If it has different.
Oh yeah, it's precise. It's precise, yeah. But her sword is not precise, so it's
Okay.
just her strength.
Something to think about if you wanted to be able to do that later, Rook, is to find a precise sword like a rapier or something like that maybe.
Yep.
So that'll allow you to roll better every time you try and attack something with the sword.
Okay, so still 2d6 plus. What was it?
What's your
Strength.
strength modifier?
Nothing.
So then
So
it's
2d6.
9.
You roll a 9. Okay.
That's pretty
So yeah, with your hack and slash, with the 7 and 9, you deal your damage, but to the enemy, and the enemy makes an attack against you. So we are going to say this ghoul. Which ghoul are you attacking exactly?
The one that
was-
bit his elbow,
Okay.
not the one that he tried to rip.
So let's roll your damage, and we'll roll its damage as well.
It's just d8.
Yeah, whatever your damage dice is, and your pet's adding to it, so
D8 plus
it's gonna
2.
be d8 plus 2.
Terrible.
All right, so you
Means I
do
rolled a
4
2.
damage. Yeah. Yeah, so you do 4 damage to this ghoul. Basically, what happens is it's biting on its elbow, and it hears you coming for it. It slings around, it grabs you by the shoulders, and reaches to take a bite out of your shoulder. And as it bites your shoulder, it does 5 damage minus whatever your armor is. But you manage to kind of shove your sword through its side, and you end up cutting it pretty badly on its flank, and it takes 4 damage. So, let's see. Joran is the last one remaining, right? How are you going to react to everything that's going on around you?
Let's see here. I am going to push the thing off me.
Okay.
Which is a defied danger move. So
Yes, it is.
that would be getting out of the way or acting fast. I think would be the best one.
Yeah, I'll let you choose either that or strength, strength or dex, whichever one you feel is best for
Well,
you.
basically, I'm just trying to get a backpedal here. So
Okay.
okay. I figured maybe getting on my hands and knees and sort of running away like a dog.
Okay.
Which is just a 2d6 for me. So 6, I fail.
Yeah.
Just
Um,
splash and poop water.
Yeah. So on a fail, you kind of get down on your hands and knees, and you want to crawl away. And as you try to crawl away, the ghoul kind of follows you down to the ground, and it grabs you by the leg and pulls you back into reach.
Mhm.
So we're trying to remember how to run this, because I think I'm running this slightly differently than I usually do, but it's not a huge deal.
Normally, whenever I fail, you're supposed to offer. Oh wait, no, wait. No, it's only on 7 and 9. You're right. Yep. Continue.
Yeah, only on 7 and 9. So on a failure, you basically just nothing happens. It's totally negated.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Got it.
Nice. that spry old man over there.
Grasshopper.
Yeah, so the ghoul that was closest to you guys originally, he's on the right side. He's gonna make it run at you, Miss Rook. So I want you to defy danger. How would you defy danger if Stop playing with shit, dude.
Sorry.
How would you defy danger if a rook is coming at you, or
If a rook,
if
I'd be
a
really
ghoul is coming
confused.
at you, Rook?
Let me see. I am going to. Would I be able to like sidestep if that he's like running fast enough? I can kind of like dodge him.
Yeah,
and
yeah. You can roll your
It's
plus dex
just
on
kinda
that.
like-
So, like 2d6 plus 2. 2d6 plus 2. Let's see what happens.
Mm,
So I don't know how you normally run this, Philip, but from what I've been told, and the way that I used to run it was, you can say I want to dodge and then stab him in the back as he fails past me.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking earlier when I said I think I'm running this differently than I
Yeah.
usually do.
So that is like, okay, then the first thing you need to do is you need to pass your defy danger roll. So basically a good example
Yeah.
of this is, I want to run past all these ghouls and attack the leader behind them. So there's 2 ghouls in your way. So the first one, you dodge out of the way. Second one, you shield bash him. And then third one, you attack the master. So that would be a defy danger plus dex for the first one, then you pass it. Defy danger for the second one is a
Plus
strength.
Yeah.
But
And
let's
then
say
a
you
half.
fail that, and then you get a result. You got a 7 or 9 on that. So maybe you get past him, but you stutter, and you fall down on your knees, and you don't get to attack the last guy, or you make it through, but you take a scratch. You know, it's supposed to be like a fluid moving sort of.
Yeah, and that's where I'm like kind of missing my my mark on this. So I apologize. It's been a while since I've done a lot of combat with this.
That's all right.
But we're gonna kind of tweak it as we're going. So in fact, I will allow you to do that, Mary. Do you want to sidestep and then roll a hack and slash? You want to defy danger,
Yeah.
then try to attack him simultaneously?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So still 2d6 plus 2.
Yeah, to defy danger. We'll see what happens there.
Nice.
10 totally pass. So you
Fucking
sidestep
move
this
and
ghoul,
walk
and
by.
as it passes by you, you want to take a swing at it?
Yes.
Okay, so 2d6 plus whatever your strength is. I forget what that is. 0, right? Damn, she rolls an 11. Alright, so
right
it
in his
sidesteps you,
jugular.
and or you sidestep it, it kind of steps past you, and as it steps past you, you take this nice broad stroke with your sword. So roll your damage, and we'll see how much damage you do to this ghoul.
Mm,
Don't get a 1.
Get a 1. It's almost
It's
dead.
just d8.
Whatever your damage die is, yes, then 1d whatever.
You can also get your dog to attack with you at the same time.
Yeah, that'll add the plus 2 damage. I'm just assuming that is her.
That's
choice.
yeah, she should be able to do that every turn, unless it's literally like the dog is over the other side of the map or whatever.
Yeah, unless you
So-
really put it out of position. Just 2,
Roll.
1d8, Mary. Come on, Mary. 3. All right, so 3. That's cool. 3 plus
After that
Plus two.
beautiful roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you rock this ghoul as you slash its side, and its side kind of splits open. Ghost kind of comes like out of frame. He jumps past and like knocks the ghoul over and drives his teeth into the ghoul's neck and just like pulls his jugular out, and there's like blood and goo just fucking everywhere. It's nasty. So what do you guys want to do in response? I'm not going to let them attack. Essentially, their attacks only come when you guys fail. So
Yeah.
how are you responding now? She's basically sidestepped this ghoul. Ghost has jumped on it, is taking it out. There's a ghoul grabbing at the ankles of Joran, and there's a ghoul still kind of... Actually, wait, no. Yeah, there's a ghoul still kind of just in the middle of the fray. Like, he doesn't really know even who he wants to attack. So how do you guys react to all this?
Okay, so I want to take a looky here. Yeah, I just want to see if I can get out of his grasp.
Okay, cool. So, how
Maybe
would
kick
you...
him in the face or something like that.
Alright, I'm gonna call that Defy Danger with strength.
Sure. So that is a -1 to me.
Okay. Oh
Now,
my god.
I don't know if it matters, but at the same time, because I degloved and pushed down the guy that I was,
Trying
the
to
ghoul
rip
that I
his-
was attacking,
Yeah.
I would walk over him and I would basically kick this ghoul standing on Jorah,
Yeah. I mean,
like just in between the legs as hard as I possibly could.
okay.
Well,
It
like a
sounds.
nut
Because of our
shot?
positioning.
It sounds
Well,
like
it's
you're
just
trying
where
to
I'm
defend.
standing.
It sounds like you're trying to defend Joran. So I need you to roll a 2d6 plus your con.
Okay.
So when you're doing your aid rolls, are you counting bonds as when bonds are completed they are counted, or bonds as in like when they're active they count
It's
as well?
it's when they're active they count.
Okay. So in this
Yeah.
case, since he's
Well, he's not aiding or interfering. I guess.
I see him on top of you, and I'm trying to kick him off you.
So are you defending Joran, or are you trying to interfere with the ghoul? What do you?
I'm
say?
interfering with the ghoul.
Okay, so when you help or hinder someone you have a bond with, roll plus bond with them. On a 10 plus, they take +1 or -2. In this case, a -2 because you're interfering. On a 7 and 9, you also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. So re-roll that as actually. What's your bond with?
yeah, I have 2.
You have 2. Okay, so just re-roll it since we're kind of changing.
Well,
it.
if it was
So-
aid, it would be a +2, and it's still a fail either way. So.
well, no, I'm just gonna let him completely re-roll it.
Oh, okay. All right then.
So he's interfering with the ghoul. Essentially, he's aiding you. So I'm gonna say it's a 2d6 plus 2, and we'll just see what happens on this roll. So way better roll. So
Big money.
oh wait, no, he rolled. Jordan, why?
I thought I was rolling.
Well, it's the same
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Whatever
Same
works.
thing either way.
Okay, so you roll a 10. So on a 10 plus, basically you get to hold, or no, you give a +1 or a -2, your choice. So because you were interfering with the ghoul and you're essentially aiding Joran, you give a -2 to the damage he does to Joran.
No, aid or
So-
interfere is only for PCs. Like, if I want to interfere with a PC as he's doing
Oh.
something, our bond is counted as a -2 to whatever he's trying to do. Like, say if he's doing something against my will, that's what the interfere is for. So
Okay,
aid
that's-
would be a
thought.
+2 to my roll before, which was so since he got a 10, if my roll before counted, it would be a, what did I get before? I got a 2, so it'd be a +2, so I got a 4, so it's still a fail, basically.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, if he failed that aid, he would have also got attacked. But so yeah, basically it's only for PCs. Like you can't interfere with someone you don't have a bond with, basically. So
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha. So basically, he needs to defend you.
yeah,
and when he's failed
so-
to defend.
yeah. So I can just take whatever happened because I rolled that. That's fine. And since he rolled his aid, let's say he rolled his aid first, and then I
Okay.
did my roll to get away. My roll was still terrible, so I still have
Yeah.
to face the repercussions of that. So
Okay, so because we're all learning together, like I said, it's been a while since I DM'd Dungeon
Nah,
World.
that's fine, man.
I'm learning how these rules work together.
Hmm.
So we're just rewind, right? So
okay.
totally rewind. So Joran sees Yer sees Joran being attacked, and because Aid and Fear doesn't work on NPCs, you essentially have to either aid Joran, which I will let Joran re-roll with the aid if it succeeds,
Okay.
or you can defend Joran. So what is your choice here? Do you want to defend Joran? Which essentially the way defend works is on a 10 plus you hold 3, and hold is essentially essentially a currency you can spend, and you can have the attack's effect or damage. You can redirect an attack from hitting the thing you're defending to yourself. You can open up the attacker to an ally and give that ally +1 forward against the attacker, or you can deal damage to the attacker equal to your level. Does that make sense? Like you can essentially,
Yeah.
that's how defending works. So I'm sorry, I was getting confused with the aid, interfere, and defending and how they
Yeah.
work.
So in this situation, what I would do, say I'm defending Jorah by grabbing this ghoul, trying to prevent him from attacking.
Okay.